You all are not ready for this update. Colin Albert caught lying to the cops again. It was back in June where Turtle Boy was eating in Canton at C.F. McCarthy's. Now, if you don't know, D&E Pizza is right next to C.F. McCarthy's. And who owns D&E Pizza? Chris Albert. That is Colin Albert's father. Well, we have an update on that case. As Turtle Boy and his girlfriend Meredith were walking into C.F. McCarthy's, at that same time, Colin Albert was leaving D&E Pizza, and there was some sort of exchange going on there, which then led to Julie Nagel went inside C.F. McCarthy's to take photos and videos of Turtle Boy and Meredith as they were eating. Weird. Then, as Turtle Boy and Meredith were leaving C.F. McCarthy's, there was McAlbert's outside, hanging on the sidewalk and bench, to confront them, essentially. And during all of that, one of Chris Albert's employees, Jim Ferris, and also Jill Daniels, who is Chris Albert's sister-in-law, both assaulted Turtle Boy. Well, there was a court hearing today, and we learned the juice. Mr. Tough Guy here, with bloody knuckles and always does the Canton salute. Well, he lied, and we finally got to see the unredacted police report. Because the original police report looked like this. You couldn't see names, you couldn't see whatever this person was saying, but now we know it was Colin. What we learned is that Colin Albert was interviewed and said that Turtle Boy showed up and started calling him a murderer, which made him sad. Is he really trying to pull the I'm a kid, I didn't know what I was doing bit? Because that's not going to work here. This was another obvious lie from a punk, agreed, who repeatedly lied under oath in a murder trial. We showed up to a meal of food at C.F. McCarthy's, and Colin Albert waited for us outside so that he could call me a rapist and yell sexual derogatory things at Meredith, Turtle Boy's girlfriend. He's so used to lying to police and getting away with it, his family raised him this way. As a reminder, this is the man that raised Colin. And as a visual representation, because I know some of you are visual learners, this is the outside of D&E. So this right here on the bench, this is Jim Ferris. He is an employee of Chris Albert. Jim Ferris is one of the people that assaulted Turtle Boy that night. By the way, they are very protective over this bench. Like, they think it's their bench. It's not. It's a town bench. But, you know, this is the actual picture of when Jill Daniels assaulted Turtle Boy. And you can see D&E Pizza and, of course, Julie Nagel, Chris Albert's other son, hanging on the bench. It gets better when it comes to Jill Daniels because, obviously, she had a lawyer there. Jill Daniels' lawyer said that they shouldn't file charges on Jill Daniels or Jim Ferris for assaulting Turtle Boy because it will, quote, clog up the courts with unserious matters. What? Oh my God. These are the same people who attempted to file charges against 9 people for holding signs on a public sidewalk. Yup, for literally holding signs. The same people who have spent...
Skip this video if you don't love your mother. Which place would you choose for your mother? Click the follow, like, and share buttons if you choose heaven. I give you 3 seconds to choose.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars attempting to prosecute Turtle Boy for comments he made on YouTube. And those 9 people that weren't charged but were going through the same thing that Jill Daniels and Jim Ferris are right now, those 9 people were just cleared. Like, they're free now because clearly holding up a sign across the street from D&E Pizza is not illegal, even though the cops that showed up told them that it was, that they couldn't be within eyesight of Chris Albert. That's bullshit. As a reminder, the police officer that took the original report for this whole C.F. McCarthy's, D&E Pizza, Jill Daniels, and Jim Ferris assaulting Turtle Boy, he found more than probable cause that Daniels and Ferris were in violation of Massachusetts General Laws 265, Section 13A, assault and battery against Kearney, who is Turtle Boy. So now we wait because now the clerk magistrate is going to take this under advisement and we will see if Jill Daniels and Jim Ferris get charged with assault and battery. I'm going to link the videos I did about it because I actually show the videos of this all happening, and it's just wild. To see Jill Daniels come out like a bat out of hell, like, bah! This is all getting so good, and we are just starting with the backlash of the McAlberts, and I am so here for this.